Right, so we're here live again on the fucking Friday.
Yeah.
And
How
tonight
many
we have a very
sentences,
special
PJ?
guest. That's a few. We have a very, very special guest in tonight. Please introduce yourself, guys. I'm sure everyone's anxious.
Go ahead. We're Late Night Trouble. We're a rock band. We're from Montreal. We're located in Montreal, Canada. And yeah, that's us. Yeah, we're newcomers. Other things.
Yeah, we're a new band, so we've been together a little for about 3 years now. But we kind of started that band again. I can say with a new name and everything, and we're 7 days away from releasing our first song, and we hope everyone's gonna dig it. So yeah.
No,
Nice.
when we got you guys booked in and you told me it was before the release of your single, I was like, oh shit, but hey, that's all right still. We can always have you back on when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we get the exclusive. We get these guys before the single comes out. We got it first. Kind of like a tattoo I have on my shoulder
Yeah,
from Cameron.
Yeah.
it's actually the first time
Right?
for us
We
to
get.
live stream like this. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Oh, cool.
Oh, welcome to the Boneyard. We do things live here, you know.
thank you very much for
Yeah.
having us.
yes.
Yeah. No, thanks for coming on, guys. We really appreciate it. We're really excited about this. We like catching bands before everybody else gets them.
Uh,
Right before you guys get swept away in the whirlwind. We like to catch you before everything happens, and then we'll catch you later on down the road.
Yeah, for sure.
So, how did you guys come to be? When did you guys start, and how did you guys get together?
Well, actually, Roxanne and I, we known each other for a while. So a few years back, I'd say about 4 years back, we decided we wanted to start a band. So we try to find people to play with for a year, and we found our drummer Yuri, and
Hmm.
then we wanted to start a punk band. So we started that band. We started doing covers with him, and his friend was playing guitar, and along the way it became more serious. And that's where we found our current guitar player, Sebastian, about a year and a half.
Yeah, in
2019,
yeah.
November 2019, and then we started writing songs like we've never done before, and we got like a real chemistry. We feel like we were like a real band, and it was worth it to go for it. So we started writing more songs, and now we recorded our first songs, and we're going for our first EP, and
A lot of things coming.
a lot
Yeah.
of things. It's a lot of work. You know, we're independent, so we have to do everything, and
Yep.
we want to do it the right way. So yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Yeah. It's
Go
sorry,
ahead,
TJ. Go
Amanda.
ahead.
No, I was gonna say.
Go.
So obviously, you guys have been writing together for a bit. What made you choose the single you're releasing? "Sex Drive," I believe is the name of it. I've got it pre-ordered there. So.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, did you order me one?
No, I'll send you the stuff so you can do one though.
We'll catch it after the show. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Oh, how did you end up deciding out of like all the songs that you have been writing together over the past bit to go with "Sex Drive" as your single?
Yeah, it kind of went all by himself, but the same time it was a long process. We like as Alex said, we wrote a bunch of songs, trying to figure out which one would be like more of a feature that would be more catchy maybe as a first single, really represent us as the lyric, the music, and we found that song could really benefit us, and we really liked it at first. I don't know if you have something else to say about it.
Yeah, it's because when we first started, we were writing a bunch of songs, but all of those songs are gone now. We've completely changed. It took us about 6 months to really maybe find our way, and because we want to have our own thing, and just because at first we were just doing rock music, pretty with no identity. So I think we found something, and actually our guitar player Sebastian had that song already written, at least most of it. So we made it together, and then we made it better with our producer Dave Traina, and then we think it's the right song to start for us. It's an easy song, and it's cool. It's people are gonna like it. It's a good start for us, and it's gonna show people who Late Night Turbo are.
No, I got you. I'll let you hear just this little smidge of it when you order it, right? I was like, I thought I was gonna little teaser.
Mental just before it's gonna be released, but we're the 4th, so in exactly 1 week on the 9th it's gonna go live.
On the 9th, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're so coming. Yeah.
Right. That's awesome. No, that's exciting. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, thank you. We actually recorded it back in October, so it's been a long time, and can't wait.
Oh, wow. You've been sitting on the edge of your seat for a long time, eh?
Yeah, but with everything that's happening, and it took a little bit longer than we were expected at first. Yeah, I can say it. We wanted to release it like at the beginning of the year, maybe like January or February, but just get pushed back to April. But that's fine. We have time to work on more stuff.
At the end, we thought after winter would be maybe a better time for releasing music.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Yeah, timing's a little bit funny right now, especially with everything that's going on. I know I released a book last year, and it was not as over the top as it could be. I mean, I got a good response, but like it's difficult in this industry right now, especially because like we're all supporting each other. So, when we're all not working, it's difficult for us to all continuously support each other besides listening to what we have and trading shirts and stuff like that. So like aside from all the shit that the pandemic has put you guys through, what's the positive? How has this helped you guys?
Oh, it helped us a lot actually, because it gave us more time to figure out who we are, what we want to do. We like Alex said before, we had a bunch of songs, and those songs are not even the same at all right now. So we reworked it. We found a better way for us to express ourselves musically, but as also publicly as the face that we're putting in. As you can see the picture on Facebook, our new logo and everything. We had time to work on a few things too. I cannot tell everything, but a lot of things starting in April, and I cannot wait to show you guys what we were been doing for the last past months, even the last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just spill some tea?
Oops.
That's awesome. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, like Roxanne said, because when we started writing songs in November, and then we had a bunch of shows planned already. We had like maybe 10 shows booked, and then they all got canceled back in April, March of last year, like everyone else. And then we were stuck doing nothing, and then we had the opportunity to meet up with Leon Harrison of the band The Lazies. Good band, look them up.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
We used him as our mentor, and it completely changed our mind. Just because when you're doing this at first, you're surrounded only by yourself. You're writing music. You're writing them like when you're playing when you're practicing actually. So it's always feel kick-ass. But you're showing to your friends, your family, everyone's telling you it's good. But to have a real professional opinion completely changed our mind, and it really helped us find our way that we are today. Because I don't think if it wasn't for that, I don't know where we would have been.
Yeah, me too. Just the professional opinion, because we thought we were doing something great at first. I'm not saying that we weren't, but we just realized maybe it's not that good as we thought. Just friends, family, like this. Yeah, it's so great. Continue. But it's people and people who love you. So they just like they tell you the truth, but you know it's always the better side of it. That's normal. But just completely change our mind of vision, and it's for the better. And with the pandemic and everything, like I said, we had more time to work on that, our image, and that's what brought us here now. And that I can say that our goals has changed too. We're like really focused, and we have a lot of things that we want to work on, and that's what we're gonna do too.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Who did you guys end up recording with and teaming up with for that?
You want to go? We actually record with Dave Trina. He's the drummer of the band of that came from Montreal. It's called the Damn Truth. I don't know if you already heard about them.
Nope, but I'm writing them down as we speak.
they might even, sorry, TJ, they might even be on the list that we were already given of Montreal bands.
That might be too, right?
We listen to them. They just released a new single, and it's been a while that they are in the industry.
Actually, they're about to release a record, and the producer is Bob Rock, so it's pretty famous producer. So that's really great.
The song is really good, and I'm really happy, and it really helps us too during all the process of recording. But even before, we did the pre-production with him. He came to the place, take us out, and give us tips about it. All along the process, even after, he's still there, and he's really there for us, rooting for us, and we really feel like he's a good guy here, and he really wants to help us, and we really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, and he did the producing. He was the engineer. He did the mixing and everything, and we made it mastered in Toronto by a gentleman called Harry S. So he did some Monster Truck stuff, some Danko Jones stuff, and
nice.
So yeah, we're trying to work with great people and professionals.
Well, you guys like just answered the next question that I had for you guys. I don't know if you want to elaborate more on other people that you've worked with, but that was my question: was who are people that you guys worked with, like to put the album together, or I don't know if you guys got to do any live shows before you guys have put anything out yet, but who are the people that you've worked with? You know, who else has helped you guys along the way?
As we said, Leon Harrison from the Ladies helped us a lot too. He became a mentor, and we did some course with him. A few live sessions, I can say even more than a few. A lot of hours that he put into with us by our last live chat. He's in Toronto right now, and we're in Montreal, so we're just exchanging per email, per text, and live videos, and it really helped us work on the song that we're going to record there, but more on the upcoming ones that will be on our EPs too.
Yes, actually, yeah. We're working with Leon, like we said, with Dave Trina, our producer, and we also have our friend Joy, who's helping us with the pictures and helping us filming some videos. A good friend of us.
Yeah.
He's been there since day one, and we have also our great friend Maxime that you
interviewed
him, Maxime.
I cannot.
TJ calls him Maximilian.
I call him Maximilian all the time. Yeah, I'm actually planning a road trip if everything goes good at the end of May, last weekend in May. Coming up, we're gonna have a little barbecue, probably. Maybe have a few guests and do a live show from the backyard. So we'll keep you posted, right?
That should be fun. Yeah, I'll be there for sure. I'll be there.
Yeah, and as we said, Max helped us a lot too. He's really into it right now with us. He's gonna help us when we can, for sure, the bookings, live show promotion, etc. Because you know we're independent, so we were doing everything by ourselves. But you know we all have day jobs too, and so we said, okay, we need to find someone that we feel that can help us and do. Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, and Maxime also booked us 2 shows back in September and August. when we first started to do shows again with the people sitting down and a glass in front of you, we actually did shows. And it's Maxim that booked us those 2 shows, and it was great. We had a great
time.
Great night. It was cool.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah,
awesome.
He seems pretty decent. Actually, when I met, it was Dead Man's Prophecy. That's where I met Maximilian there, and then he introduced us to, I believe, you guys as well. And then Last Dance Amongst Wolves. So we had them on the show there, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I was talking about Last Dance Amongst Wolves. I just did the collab on their album with them too.
That was my next question, kind of lead into that.
So, you guys are so good at this. So you swear you've never done this before?
Yeah.
You guys are okay. So you don't need us anymore.
Yeah. We'll let you go.
On a serious note, though, you guys really are just like getting through this perfectly. You guys just keep letting us know what we need to ask and then answer it. And we'll be fine.
So how did you end up doing that collaboration with them, like doing some vocals with them and that?
It pretty went really smoothly. At first, I met the guitarist from Last Dance Among Wolves at a show that Max booked, and we just start like talking on Facebook and everything. And I went to one of his shows that he booked in Montreal at Piranha Bar, and he just wrote to me and he said, like, we were thinking about adding a female voice on one of our songs in the album, and it's the last one that we have to record. And I was talking about it with his drummer, and both of them looked at each other and said, "Oh, Roxanne!" So it just went like smoothly like that. They just wrote to me, and I say, "Yeah, for sure, I'm in. It will be a great experience and everything." So I went to the studio, and we just recorded like in the studio, and a few months later, I was in the album. I was like,
oh. Right on, right? That was
just
a good
like
album
that,
too, start to finish.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of when I got to hear the full album and that, right? And they did a very good job on that album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That album's on one of my playlists.
Yeah, I know Yannick put a lot of work into it too, but it's just like because he's a friend, so that's why I'm more about they did a lot of work, and I know it's paying. It's good.
No, that's pretty cool. You got to be a part of that as well, right?
Yeah, really happy about it. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So once the world opens up in that, obviously, hopefully within the next couple months, you guys got any plans on touring anywhere, or are you going to stay local for now and then branch out across Canada, or?
Well, we
they're coming.
We want to go everywhere. We want to do as much shows as possible, but unfortunately right now we can, and we also have full-time jobs. So we work during the week, and we only have weekends off. So if we do a tour, we have to like book it in advance and take like vacations and stuff. So I was actually trying to look to book any tour, anything. I want to do it. We want to do shows. That's what we want to do. So any opportunity that we have to do a cool show, wherever it is, as long as it's in North America and Canada for now, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know Ontario's definitely a weekend tour. You come up Friday after work, do your show Saturday night, and drive home Sunday, right? So
we have room.
We have room. I was in London. We drove from Montreal to London on a Saturday. We came back the next day. It's the only show we did, 10 hours drive, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was really good experience. The show was great. We made friends there too. We still keep in touch with them, and hopefully we can do another show there. Last summer, we were supposed to do a festival in London, Ontario, but it got pushed back for sure because of COVID. It's supposed to happen too. We don't have a clue if it's gonna happen now, but we'll see then.
Yeah, I've only heard back from one concert, and that was Apocalyptica, and they rescheduled for September 9th of this year, and that's still in the air. Like it even says on the ticket, may be rescheduled, right? I was like, man, waiting over a year for that show, right?
Yeah, exactly. My Primus tickets are still sitting up in the air too, so I totally got it. But you know, hopefully, eventually, we'll have our I don't know what word to use, freedom back without being controversial.
Yeah.
You know, movement. Hopefully, we'll get our movement back soon. Let's call it movement for lack of being a dick about this, right? So yeah, you know, so your single comes out on the 9th. Is there any specific reason you guys picked now, or is it just, was it good timing, or?
Well, we thought this at the end of the winter, early like in spring, was a good timing. There's actually a lot of bands that are releasing music right now, and I don't think it's a bad thing, even though there's a lot of music coming out, because it seems like a lot of those bands, it's like the best success they have with their latest release. So people are getting the best score, the best numbers they ever had, and people want to listen to some great music. And with the heat coming back, people have we feel better, and I think it's a better time for this right now. And we want to release music. We want to release a full EP for this year, so we want to start now. Because when you're starting, the best thing to do is to release one song after another. We have to do. So we have to start now, and then in a few months we're gonna release another song, and then we're gonna release another song, and we'll go from there.
That seems to be the way to do it. Take your album and divide it up into your singles and spread it out. Keep yourselves relevant until the world does open, and then all of a sudden your album, and you're on tour now. Everyone knows your tunes because you've been releasing them still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
especially now. You said now's the best time to do it. You're out in your backyard barbecuing, and you got the tunes on, right? And who are you listening to, right? Late Night Trouble now, right? Dead Man's Prophecy. You got Your Last Wish. I put on my playlist, right? They're a band from up by you guys as well, right? Empire to More, right?
Oh yeah, you're getting pretty good at those plugs.
No, I'm working on it.
That's awesome. So who are other bands that you guys work with? Who are other bands that you guys spend your time with and recommend for us to check out and have on the show?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good
question. Bands, but well, actually, right now we were supposed to play a show with Taming Starry from Ottawa back in October. It got canceled, so we're still waiting to book that show again with them. We really enjoy. We really like those guys, and we like their music. They have a old school rock style, with a little bit southern rock, but modern. It's cool, and you should check them out. They're great guys.
Yeah,
I think it's the first band that comes out to my mind is those guys for now, and I don't know. I know so many bands.
Yeah, I know. Next time you're on, we can rhyme off a few more, you know. Eventually get everybody out, right?
So, okay, so how did you guys get into music? Like, what was it that made you go, all right, I want to play guitar, or all right, I want to, you know, play whatever instrument it is that you guys,
because tonight.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, obviously, like, you know, there's lots of things that we can do in the music industry, right? But like, what was it that made you go, okay, this is what I want to do?
You want to go ahead, sir? Yeah, but as I can say, as far as I remember, I loved singing. When I was a little child, I was doing like putting little shows in front of my family, just singing and dancing. And after that, I did a few little shows that I was like dancing in front of people in camping. But there was like over 1,000 of people that were watching that. And after that, I did a few festivals, but I did it already in country music festival. I did a few shows there. And after that, it's just part of me, my passion. I cannot stop singing every time, and people say, stop it. I'm like, I can't. It makes me feel happy, makes me feel good. I feel like it's my purpose. It's cheesy, but kind of my destiny, I can say. But I always loved singing, and I will never stop as long as I can do it.
Yeah. For actually, for personally, for both of us, I would say it's we never thought we would for a long time that we could do music and being in a band. It just happened one day in our mid-20s, and some guy, hey, we could start a band together, and we're like, yeah, we never actually thought this was a possibility, but we could do it. We could try. For me personally, I played guitar when I was like 12 years old for like 2 years. I had some basic stuff, and I played a few times again, and I'm like, yeah, I can play. I'll learn it, and I started playing bass, and I got there from the point I am today because I wanted to be in a band. And even though for me personally, when we first started to look for a musician, I wasn't good at all. I just had my shitty bass. I had no amp, and at first I even didn't know what drop D tuning was. I knew nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I was just learning songs, and I could do them. So we got rejected because of my skills at first, for sure. But then when we started that band, I really improved a lot and got into the bass player I am today.
We kind of all grew together as a musician.
We brought it to another level that we are today.
Nice. Can't argue with that.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's kind of nice when things fit together like that.
We're people, and we're driven by passion, and that's why we are here today.
We're all passionate.
No.
We really want to do.
We love rock music. That's what I always loved, even though I had a few phases in my time in my life. I mean that I wasn't listening to rock music, but it was always deep inside me. And when I came back and I refound my passion for music, it was everything to me, and that's what I want to do. Cause that's what I wanted to do, and I'm doing it right now. And the way
I find myself
that's amazing.
Falling more back into the bluesy, old school blues when I'm listening to tunes now. Like normally I listen to my metal and my heavy, right, and then last few months I've been falling back into listening to more blues, so I ended up making a whole blues playlist, just that, and I listen to that more than anything right now. But as far as like big bands and stuff that you grew up listening to, like who was your first band that you were like became a fan of? You know what I mean? You listen to them all the time, constant, right?
Constantly, I was listening to Sum 41 and Billy Talent. Yeah, it was really a kind of a punk rock girl. Yeah. Oh my God, I love this so much. I remember I was like sitting in the back of the car of my parents, just listening, like with my earphones, and my mother and father, what are you listening to? I'm listening to my fountains and everything. Just like being pre-teenager and everything. I was like, yeah, that's so good. And it's like the music really, like, I don't know, it respond to me. I really love the beat. I really love the lyrics. Yeah, it's the first band that really I was getting into. And at first, too, I really love like Good Charlotte.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and oh my God, I cannot remember the other thing. Linkin Park. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Chester and them, right?
Yeah.
I got to see them in 2001 at Ozfest. I'd never heard of them before. They come on stage, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And all of a sudden, it was like the best show ever. And I was like, okay. Like, I had no idea who they were, right? Because I listened to like heavy metal, and I was like, they were really good though. I really enjoyed Linkin Park.
Yeah. For me personally, when I first started enjoying music, it was when I was, I think, 12 years old. Discovered AC/DC, and I really loved it, and I listened to everything they had for like a year straight.
Yeah.
Out of it, and then it came back for me later. But it was more. I was more driven by punk music, and to be honest, the reason I think Roxanne and I are here today is because we have our passion for Green Day. That's what started everything, that little spark for us. Because
nice.
Back in 2013, it was my first concert for me personally.
Oh wow!
We were there
that was
like
my next question.
almost the front row, fifth row on the ground, and completely blew my mind. I still have goosebumps thinking about it.
That's funny. I can identify with that when it comes to my first show too.
100%.
So who was your first show? Was it great for both of you? Was it the same first show?
For me, my first show. Oh my God. The first one I can remember, oh my God, was with a lot of metalhead. I was hanging out with a lot of metalhead when I was in high school. I didn't know a lot about it, but TheBoneYard, you know the band? I'm not sure I'm saying it right.
No, I'm not sure.
TheBoneYard.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You getting a phone call, Amanda?
I am getting a phone call.
We have a caller.
No, we do not. It is not a call I'm going to answer.
All right.
Yeah, it was not.
No.
I'm more into more kind of rock or soft metal, but I really enjoyed that show, just the vibration and everything, the music, the scenery was crazy. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that show when I was in high school.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, for me, the heavier the better. I mean, I love all music. I'm definitely a metalhead. But as far as there we go. As far as listening to music, I listen to everything, but I prefer it pretty heavy too. So that sounds like a good first show. Definitely.
Yeah.
Good.
So Maxim says you guys should travel all around the world. Pardon?
Heavy guitars, it's always good. Some heavy, nice guitars, great tone. That's what I want.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The heavier, the better. Definitely. Oh, I live shows. I like being in the middle of the pit between people that are way bigger than me, so I get lifted off the floor when everybody jumps, and I don't have to do the work.
That's cool.
Well, I'm only 5'5", right? So when I end up in a mosh pit, everybody is way bigger than me.
Yeah, I gotta be careful because I'm so small. People just pick me up. I'm always on top of the crowd.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do either. You just go with it, right? Float to the front, fucking come back around, get back in there.
Yeah, definitely. Those are the best shows when you don't even know what's going on, but you know that it's the best time you're having of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, when you can still hear the band playing on the train the next morning. So.
That's permanently always ringing in my ear now.
Oh, that's called tinnitus, and I'm pretty sure all of us have it. I know that the drummer of Razor really well, and I know that he's got it so bad that when it's quiet, he needs to have sound on all the time. He can't sleep, he can't anything when it's silent, because it literally drives him crazy because his tinnitus is so loud.
Oh my God.
TJ, do you have music on?
Oh no, the TV's on. No.
Oh, I can hear the TV.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know how to turn it down. I'm over visiting, right? So that volume. There we go. I got her. How's that?
That's good. It's not overpowering, but I can.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Jesus, TJ, keep it professional.
I know, right? So tell me a little bit about that little promo you made up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to see because I see comments in the chat, but I cannot see it live on here right here. It's just on my phone. Don't worry about it.
I think when we're in, you can see all the comments, but I think I'm still trying to figure this part out. I think you actually have to watch it as a live stream and comment that way.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. Yeah. I think you have to go onto the BoneYard channel or Sofa City Sounds, because we're on.
Yeah.
You like that, eh?
Yeah.
And that way, and then you can respond and interact through that way. At least until I figure it out. What are you doing, TJ? Olympic stretches?
Oh, I just cracked my back, man. I did something. I tore something between my shoulder blades. I can barely lift my arm and shit. So I'm just kind of like bearing through it right now. So
I see.
Yeah, I'm just lucky I'm off work till Monday or Tuesday, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Lucky I'm working on Monday. Oh, guys. Oh, today's gone.
Oh, that's okay. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where he went. There's a very high pot. Oh, there he is.
Hey, you're back.
What are you doing?
Sitting here. Am I frozen?
No, you disappeared.
Oh, did I? I don't know what happened.
I mean, we don't mind, but we kind of like here.
Well, I'm back, baby. Yeah.
That was awesome. So where can we find you guys? You guys have merch, you got a website, you got a Facebook page. Spill the beans. Where can we find you?
Oh, go ahead. We're almost everywhere, but now we're just waiting for the release to come next Friday. But we have a Facebook page. You can find us on Late Night Trouble Band on Facebook. Same thing on Instagram. YouTube, Late Night Trouble. And on Spotify next week, we're going to be there. Amazon Music, iTunes, Deezer, Tidal, name it. We're going to be everywhere next week. I cannot wait. Just type late.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we got a website, latenightrouble.com,
Oh
so pretty easy to remember.
That's awesome.
I put the link up in the promo for your guys' video there, and then I did it again, I think today, but I'll make sure it goes up on this video as well, and then that way, whatever they see about you guys, your link is there.
Yeah, and then
we have to go and update everything.
So yeah, we just made the t-shirt for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with the
nice.
And we were fortunate.
Right on.
I've sold a lot of them right now, so we are already at the point that we have to order some more. So we're really
happy about
really
the rest
glad
of
about that.
Thank you to everyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's amazing when you get support like that, especially in a time like right now. So that's fantastic.
I'm just gonna reload. I'll be right back.
No problem.
We'll be right here.
Yeah.
So right on. So is there anything else that you guys want the world to know? Like what are your I don't know, what do you want people to know about your band and what you guys do?
Well, it just for if people are still listening at this point and they want to know if they're excited about us and everything, we're rock. We're doing some hard rock and we're a high energy band, and I think people are gonna like it. That's if you like rock music, and I think you'll be able to dig us. We do straight rock, hard rock with the heavy sounds, but in a modern way. And we're not the super down tuned. We're not metal, but we can be pretty hard too. And I mean. The thing, I think people are going to enjoy our songs, but also our live shows, because we're a performer. We like entertainment. And when we do live shows, we want to be the greatest band out there. So
we're giving everything we have.
We're giving everything we have, and that's I think it's going to be one of our main thing. And unfortunately, right now we cannot do live shows. But I'm telling you, once you're able to see us live, and we'll go near your city, because we want to be the first band out there. When there's an opportunity to do shows, we'll be there.
We'll be there for sure.
We're just waiting for it, and we'll be there. And come see us live, and you'll see for yourself that you want to be there to stay.
Yeah, we're really
definitely be there.
I like to interact with the people when I'm on stage too. I like to feel their energy. I like them to feel mine too. So I can wait to share my passion with everyone and just like let the world see what they're working on and what Late Night Trouble is. You know, we have to show. Mm-hmm. We need to show.
And it's starting next Friday with our first single, Sex Drive, out everywhere.
April 9th, baby. You can pre-order now, can you not? On all platforms?
yeah, you can go on our Facebook page, Late Night Trouble Band, as I was saying, and there's a pre-save link for Spotify, and if you really want to click on it, just pre-save the song.
If you want to help bands, independent bands like us, pre-save the song. It's good. It makes us, it's good for Spotify, and we want to be in those algorithms. So please pre-save the song and stream it once it's out. Really help us.
Definitely.
It'll be on my playlist as soon as it comes on, right? So.
Thank you.
Definitely.
And then if you watch my story on my personal Facebook, that's where I use all my Spotify people that are on there. I always put up everyone that's been on the show. I'm always sharing their music up on there, different songs and stuff, mixing it up every chance I get, right?
Yeah, and then I've got a page as well that I'll be sharing everything on.
I also want to say that you know, when people are gonna first hear our first song, that it's we do music. Another song. Not all of our songs sound the same. We do our songs are different. So if you don't like this one as much, you'll probably like the next one. So keep in tune.
Yeah, listen to it all before you.
Right on. That's awesome. I can't wait.
No, just sit down and put the album on and just chill. Like back in the day when you got your Tool album, that's all you did for the next hour and a half was listen to that album. You know, like.
I love records.
Yeah, me too.
The vinyl, eh? Will you guys have a solid vinyl release when the album officially comes out? Will it be available on vinyl or?
That's the thing I want to do. We didn't discuss it like right now, but that's definitely one thing I would like to do. Yeah.
If you make one copy just for me,
no, 2 copies because I want one too. 2 copies.
Already sold 2. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 copies. You've already sold 2 copies.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So, and I usually collect merch for my kids. So you sold 3 copies.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right on. Well, TJ, do you have anything to ask?
I was going to ask them if they had any questions for us, really, because you might as well know us too if we're going to be chilling in the Boneyard whenever you guys want to, right? You know.
Definitely.
You asked us what was our first show. I want to know, guys, what was your first show? Yeah.
My very first show would have been almost 5 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it was me and my cousin drinking and shooting guns.
No, it's not your first concert, TJ.
Oh, my first concert was AC/DC, man, 1994 when they came to Sky Dome. Yeah. My neighbor had tickets, and I went to school with her and shit. So I went. She invited me, and I went, and I never looked back. I've been to every concert, almost every concert I've ever, like hundreds, thousands.
You could get to, yeah. I know.
Festivals, but the best show I've ever seen was Rammstein at the Docks in Toronto.
Oh, you added to the question. Way to put me on the spot.
Your turn.
So my first show ever was Sloan when I was 13. My still best friend of 34 years, her mom brought her and I and her brother and her brother's friend over to see Sloan in Buffalo at the Rage, I think it was. I think we went to the Rage Buffalo, and we got to hang out with them and talk to them. And we bought these little white albums. There was only 500 made. They cost us $1 American. I still have mine. It's been signed 3 times by them. So yeah, I've seen them, I don't know, probably 100 times. So, and I don't know, man, as far as memorable shows go, I've seen Neil Young and the Pretenders together. I've seen Motorhead front row.
That would have been the show I would have loved to do.
3 times. I saw Motorhead open for Megadeth. I've seen Aerosmith, Run DMC, and Kid Rock all same stage together, and that was a fucking show, man. And oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. But like, I mean, I also had the pleasure of getting to watch Well and Wasted and Laid to Rest together. I guess you could have called it a private show. There was maybe 10 of us. And Laid to Rest is one of the loudest bands I've ever seen. And I saw them in this tiny 150-person club. So that was a lot of fun. I got to spend a night with Blood Opera in a tiny club. I've seen the Electric Dead perform with Chris Campbell, so Phoenix Fire. So
yeah, the Electric Dead are good.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them live, but since we had them on the show, I've really been putting their music on my list too, man. And they got some pretty laid back, pretty cool shit.
I've seen them like 23 times. And I've seen Slightly Intoxicated. I worked for them for a while. I might still work for them. I don't know. It's been a while. But I worked for Slightly Intoxicated for a while, and them I think 43 times. Because like I worked for them, right? So I was at almost every single show that they've done. I was at their very first show, and I was at their very last show too. So yeah, so like I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to pinpoint one of like the best show that I've ever been to, but Sloan was my very first show. I got to see you mentioned you like Billy Talent.
I was about to talk about that. Yeah, really enjoyed their show. We actually saw them live together at Bell Center in Montreal.
Oh, okay.
The last tour, yeah.
One of the best shows I had ever seen, because I've seen them a few times. They're Toronto boys. So the best show I had ever seen them at was the year they did Heavy T.O. And it was like Slayer, Rob Zombie, Mastodon, fucking, like, I mean, it was just the heavy of the heavy. Right?
Just
Billy
awesome.
Talent were asked to play. I like them, but they probably should not have been at that particular show. And people ridiculed them, gave them a hard time, just really trashed them because they weren't that type of music. You know what I mean? It's like a heavy metal festival, not like a punk metal festival. You know what I mean? Like, would have fit better on, like you said, a Sum 41 bill or something like that. People gave them a really hard time, ridiculed them through the whole show. And myself and the 4 people that I was with, we made our way front row. We danced, we sang, laughed, and they went, you know what? You guys are the reason that we're playing. You guys are the reason that we're going to finish this set. We didn't fucking ask to be here. We were asked to be here.
Yeah, right.
And we're from Toronto, so we're going to play this show. And you know what? All you came here, the whole 8 of you that are dancing with us and hanging out, and you're who we're playing this fucking show for. And they did. They played their whole set just for us. Because we gave a shit. Yeah, man, we gave a shit they were there. So, yeah, it was a good show. They were a great show.
Yeah, for sure. We loved it. And one of the best shows I saw too was Metallica at Park Jean. My God, it was favorite show ever, except from Green Day that we saw, but it was amazing. Yeah, amazing, completely amazing.
It was a huge show because for us.
Oh yeah, it's true. Before they were.
We've only been going to live concert for like the past 4 to 5 years, so we've missed a lot of stuff. But last time Metallica came, it was with Avenged Sevenfold and Volbeat.
Volbeat, yeah.
Yeah.
It was three huge bands, one after another. It was outside. Then Metallica came in with the huge stage and all the lights were louder, and holy crap, I was damn.
Yeah, the first time I seen Metallica was outside. And as they come on stage, it started to heat lightning. We were down in New York for Woodstock 99, and the sky just lit up as they hit the first note of One when their first song, man. Like, you couldn't ask for a better light show. Like, all the lightning and shit during the show, but it never rained or anything. They never stopped playing. Fuck, it was great, man. Fantastic.
I've never seen Metallica.
Oh my God.
I know. I've seen Anthrax. I've seen Slayer. I've seen Megadeth. Yeah. I've seen Motorhead. I've seen Ozzy. I've seen Black Sabbath. I've seen Slipknot. It's a smaller list of bands I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I've seen Slayer. Metallica, unfortunately, is on the list.
one of the most bands that I've seen religiously has been Slayer, I think.
Yeah.
I've had to have seen them over 10 times now, right?
I've seen
We've gone
them
all the
4
way
or
to
5
Chicago,
times.
New York, Buffalo, here in Toronto a bunch of times every time they play here, right? Or did play here.
I can't wait to travel.
Yeah.
Just make me like think about traveling and like, oh.
Yeah, we want to get on the road.
I know. This conversation is just killing me. I'm like, can I put my shoes on? And the thing is, the hard part is like we're gonna get to these shows and like people, it's gonna be really different to adapt. You know, like I'm at the point where like I need a mosh pit and I'm willing to risk it.
As an adult, like I should be able to make that decision, right?
That's right. To put it politely, yes. Like, and I mean, I'm immunocompromised, so I mean, I'm not one of those people who's going to sit here 100% healthy and be like, oh, you know, the world should open up and blah blah blah. No, I've had a few heart attacks and some other shit. So, if you're sick like me or you're scared, stay home. You know, but like how much longer can we do this before we can't do this, before we can't do anything? And like, I don't know. It's a strange thing that we're going through right now. So like,
watching the US open completely as we're locking ourselves down again, you know.
Well, and
weird.
But it ends when we say it ends, you know what I mean? Like,
true, right?
And I don't normally speak publicly about these things. I don't, you know, have my opinion all over Facebook and my social media or anything like that. But I'm a 30-year-old immunocompromised adult, and I think that I've earned the right to say, you know, like if you're sick or scared, stay home. And I'm one of those people that's sick and I want to go back to fucking work. You know. Yeah. You know, and it's difficult continuously being told I'm not essential when feeding my children is essential, you know, and I'm sure you guys as musicians feel that same way when you guys play, when you guys put your tracks together and stuff like that, that thing that you guys get from what we get out of you, that's what drives us to keep doing. I know as a writer, same thing. It keeps us driving to do that thing. And TJ is same as a podcaster and interviewer, you know, as well as a musician himself. Like,
well, normally I would go to your concert, we'd mosh to your music, and then afterwards or before we'd sit backstage and do a live show like we're doing in person, though, either before or after you go on stage, right? And then that's normally how I'd run it. But lately we've had to learn how to do the restream shit here. Now it's nice to be sitting at home or someone's home that's nice and warm, you know, but
it's not the same as the big dirty guy sweating all over you, though. Like, I mean,
I know, I prefer in person, right?
Well, yeah, like, I mean, you sat next to Josh, you know how big he is. The guitar player from Snake River Redemption, he's a miniature giant. You know, and that's the guy I want. Yeah, but that's the guy I want pushing me around in the mosh pit while I'm trying to write an article about you guys. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I miss. That guy that's knocking me over is the same guy that's picking me up. And I mean, when do we get that back? And how are we going to adapt to getting that back?
We're just going to make the adult decision.
At this point. We just hope at least we can do things, because yes, I miss live shows, I miss putting all the music together, but I miss the part after with meeting people and just hang out, talk about stuff just outside and everything. And I miss the connection, you know, we all miss the connection, the real connection. It's super cool, we're live and everything, but the human connection is kind of low.
Nothing better than watching you guys play your heart and soul out on stage, and then going to buy your merch because your set was so awesome, and there you are selling your fucking merch. Like, that's as someone who goes through a lot, that's what I look forward to the most, because that's when you get to say hi, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe sign their shirt, or, you know, that makes the whole show for you, you know? Like,
there's so many bands. There's so many bands that I love right now because I've seen them live. Yeah, that's what made the connection for me. We went to a few festivals, and Sometimes they're just doing acts you didn't know, and you see them live, you're blew away. And
just because favorite after,
I'm a fan now, but I don't have that opportunity right now to discover music like this because it's you need a connection, and the live show, the live concert, that's what it did to me, and I'm pretty sure it does the same thing to a lot of other people, and I miss that a lot deeply right now. But I'm a positive person, and I think once we get back to doing shows again in the way that we used to do, it's going to be even better for a few years because people are going to realize that, damn, I missed that more than I thought, and they're going to show up and they're going to enjoy it for real. And
I'm going to go to everyone now.
They're going to buy the t-shirt because they're going to listen to the song because they don't want to lose their favorite band, especially if you're the kind of person that supports indie bands. And some indie bands will probably die and will die and will stop making music. And those people that used to love those bands, they'll show up to the next live gigs to make sure that all of their band survives. And that's what I will do personally.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do for sure. We're going to we have to support each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we miss playing show, but we also miss seeing them live. See live shows,
I've discovered bands in the last year just with Spotify that I'm like, I want to see those guys live. I want to. There's so many bands that I really enjoy, and I want to see them play live, and I can't wait to have the opportunity.
So, do you guys see music going underground? Do you guys see live music going underground, or do you think that we're going to be able to recover?
We're positive about it. We'll recover.
Yeah, we'll recover.
Yeah.
There's I think personally, I don't want to get too much into that, but there's a lot of people that they're not scared. They just pretend to, I'll just follow the rules and I don't want to get in trouble. But once there's no more rules about this, they'll live their life at fullest, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're going to be the first.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
For sure, I can appreciate that. So, TJ, do you have anything else to ask these wonderful people before we cut the world off from them and keep them to ourselves for a little while?
I was going to say they didn't even have to ask really anything. They answered everything right on cue, man. So
yeah, actually, I do have one more question.
Okay, you go ahead, and then I got a little something to say, and then.
Okay. Who's your favorite band right now at this very second?
Just not thinking about it. Favorite band right now. Oh my God, it's so difficult to choose one. I'm really, oh my God, I know what you're gonna say, but at the moment I'm really into for the last few months. Royal Republic. It's a band from Sweden. Oh my God, they're amazing. Just makes me feel great. Their lyrics are, you know them?
Yep.
Yeah. You know the band, I really love it, and makes me happy just listening to the music. Sometimes in my car, you have kind of a day when you woke up and just put up their music in my car. It makes me feel happy, give me a smile on my face right away. I really enjoyed their performance. Their music is great. There's not even a song I don't like about them. Their material are really great.
Yeah, right on.
For me, personally, my favorite. I'll mention two bands, but my favorite one is Danko Jones, definitely for right now. I really love him.
They're great,
and the whole band, of course. But a few weeks ago, I discovered a band called the Dust Coda. I'm sorry, Dust Coda.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so
they just released their new record, and I really loved it.
They are on my list of bands to get a hold of. I just heard the new thing the other day. Yeah.
If you like some classic rock but made in a modern way,
the band to listen to. Yeah,
it sounds so good. I was just when I first heard it on my Spotify, I was just so amazed by the tone that I kept listening. I'm like, that's the kind of music I love. So yeah. Happy.
Nice.
You mentioned two, so I'm gonna mention another one. I'm really into Bring Me the Horizon. I know I'm late. Yeah, people don't really like their newest stuff, but that's where I
got there late to the party for them too. So
I really love the new music. It's more my genre. It's a little bit softer, but some are stuff too in there. And
better late than never, though.
yeah, I switched from Royal Republic to Bring Me, but both are so great. I can and I don't mind. I can listen to pop music after country, after rock, after metal. I love all kind of music. Just when the music speaks to me, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yep. Yeah. I'm bouncing in between Johnny No Cash, Razor, obviously. I'm bouncing between those two right now. Those are probably my favorite two right now, the Electric Dead. I really like, I don't know if you guys are into rockabilly, but Hillbilly Moon Explosion, they're amazing.
Yeah, send me the link.
Yeah, oh, I will for sure. They're amazing. They are. Trying to think of who else. There's a lot of good. Snake River Redemption, we had them on the show last week.
Yeah, they're fun, man. They're a good band.
They're amazing. Harmonic Dissection, they're pretty good. There was something new on 420.
I know you sent me that link over. I'm kind of excited about that.
I didn't send that to you. Kyle sent that to you personally. Not me.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sending that over. I had checked a little bit of that out, man. I like that.
Yeah. Kyle sent that over, not me. That he sent that into the group chat for us.
Say, being and doing what we do, we get privileged to a lot of unreleased music and information. It's hard not to just dump it out there, but I think we do pretty fucking good on that. But I gotta say, like, catching all these, like, as Amanda said, like the indies and the undergrounds and the people that are just starting the grind to make it up. I don't know how many people that watch the show that message me. They love all the music that's coming on the show, and I can't believe how much we are starting to spread the word about all this amazing music. Especially lately, it's been a lot of Montreal bands coming out of your way, right? And then pretty soon, we've been talking to quite a few bands. We're going to have maybe an Australian month here real soon. I've been talking to you were talking about bands that we've been listening to now a lot. And these guys, Your Last Enemy, I've been listening to a lot of their stuff. They're definitely people you'll want to check out, man.
Right.
Can't see.
I'll send you a link.
And taking those off.
In Storm as well. Are coming out of Russia, and they're actually going to be on the show here real soon too. I just booked them, but I didn't write down the date beside their name here, so we'll get to that later, right? They're really good though, man. I was surprised, you know.
Yeah, right. All right.
Some new music that's coming out.
Yeah, and there's tons of new, like the pandemic certainly. I don't even like using that word. Whatever's going on has certainly taken out a lot of bands as well as venues, unfortunately. But those of us are meant to continue. I believe it's made us stronger. Yeah. And tighter and faster and cleaner and smarter. And, like, I find there was a major divide in music. 50% of the industry went, no, that's it, I'm done. And the other 50% went, well, I guess there's more room for me.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we just work harder, make your stuff better.
Yeah, you were saying that earlier.
Clean everything up. Like you said, it's so important to be anyone. I always say that anyone can put a fucking album. Even I've got a single that I've been sitting on that I haven't put out. But to play it live, like you guys work on and you've tried so hard for your live show, like you can't get better than that. Like you can listen to the music. I know I listen to albums start to finish most of the time and all this, but when you finally see them live, that's when it's like it becomes a party. And now, Even though you've heard it, now you've seen it, you physically have, the sweat has fallen off of everyone onto you. You're now part of that music, right? And I can't wait for live shows, man. Like,
absolutely. Go ahead.
And sometimes you want to say something on your music, but the energy is kind of different in live show too. So it's gonna be Sex Drive on the record, but when you're gonna listen to Sex Drive live, it's gonna be something different too.
Yeah, April 9th, right?
Yeah.
Just to throw that in there.
Yeah.
1 week.
Yeah.
We put up. I shared your promo for that in the Boneyard there, and I'll make sure I put it back up April 9th for you. I'll put a little reminder on the calendar.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to shut you guys off to the rest of the world and keep it to ourselves for a little while.
Yeah.
And is there any last things you guys want to pop in, or any advice you want to give to anybody who's wondering what to do right now as far as music and whatever's going on is happening? Or
well, to me, if you're into a band and you want to release music and that's what you want to do, focus on writing good songs and great songs. That's the first thing. Once you got that, start to find a good producer, and you'll find people that are gonna enjoy your music, and that's how it starts.
Yeah, put your heart and soul in it. Like, never back down. Just continue. You can do it.
Yeah, we're talking like we don't want to talk like people that made it, but that's our tip, because that's the tip we've been given. We've started playing music in the rock band for I think it's almost 4 years now.
Yeah, 2008.
And we did so many mistakes in our first years, and we've learned from it. And that's I wish I only knew that. Just make sure that you can write great music, because there's a way to do it, and that's what you should focus on first.
Yeah,
grind it out.
Right.
You'll just grind it, and you'll get it. You know what I mean? Like, some of us, for some reason, I've always been a slow learner as far as music goes, but now I'm at that point where I'm in my groove right now, and I practice my live shit all the time, right? Like, but I got to find the rest of the band. So right now I'm trying to collaborate. So I might actually send you guys over just a guitar riff, and then you throw your bass, get your drummer to drum, throw some lyrics on it, get your buddy to fucking throw a solo on top of it, and we'll see what we come up with. Because my album, I want to collaborate with all the bands we're working with. I'll send you a couple, you pick which one or whatever. And I'm going to call it We Are Many, right? And then release it as singles as it comes out. And then we'll have the big album party. And that could be maybe a festival, because there'll be so many bands on the album. Bam, come on out,
That's a good idea, TJ.
Just
Who
thinking
knew
out
you were
loud.
full of so many good ideas. All right, and on that note, I'm going to kick everybody out of here. So.